Hello everyone. Continuation with the other readings. I do apologize again for the Leo reading. I just started the reading and then the camera just stopped. So I'm going to continue with Leo. And I want to remind, this is a general reading for each of the signs, so it may not apply to you. Just feel need be, if it does apply to you, then you know that's your message. But I'm going to do one card. I already have the two cards that I pulled from the last one, so I'll just read those first, and then if we need to clarify, we'll clarify. Anyways, you got the full card, Leo, and then the moon card came after that for clarification. So I'm feeling there's new starts and new beginnings for each of you, or some of you. It may not apply to all. And I feel like right now emotions are high. And with the moon card, you know, something could have potentially came up with this super moon that happened in Virgo. So some of you are deciding on a new beginning on something. It could be with a relationship. I know some of Leo's, you know, some are single. Some are wanting to be in a relationship, or you're already in a relationship, I'm feeling. But I feel like, you know, there's a decision that needs to be made concerning a new beginning. You know, it also could be for some of you who are wanting children, you know, new beginning at this, or you are pregnant or whatever. I'm feeling with that. But basically, you know, I'm feeling with the moon card that there's a lot of emotions. You could potentially be dealing with a water sign of any kind. You know, all of them are on the table. Scorpio, Pisces, or I don't know why Virgo came to my mind. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but basically water signs, maybe some earth signs, I'm not sure on that. But I just feel like, you know, there's a new beginning, a new start happening with you and this significant other. I'm feeling with that. Let's see if we can get any more clarifiers on that. What's going on with Leo? Anything that needs to be addressed? So you have the Lovers and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's very possible you're trying to balance something out concerning the love dynamic. Your finances, for some of you, your finances are good at the moment, but maybe you want better. Or you're trying to start, you're trying to start something new concerning a relationship, possible. Or it could be with a Gemini too, for some of you, not always, because the Lover is a Gemini. That's signifying a Gemini, or you're dealing with a Gemini. I just feel like, you know, with these emotions, just try not to let whatever this new beginning, a new opportunity, you know, get you stumble with your finances or just emotions in general. And just try to balance it out. You know, if it is with a potential person that you're dealing with, or just, you know, something unexpected. Just try to manage the best you can with these changes that are coming. Anyways, that's what I'm feeling with you, Leos. And Virgos. Let's see what's going on with Virgo. Wanted to say sun, moon, rising. I don't know why that comes to my mind sometimes. Alright, what's going on with Leo? Or not Leo. Virgo. The energy coming on for Virgo. The main energy for Virgo. What's going on with the Virgos? What is the energies for Virgos? We did have supermoon of Virgo, so you guys are going through a lot of changes, I feel like, too, with that. Okay, what are the energies of Virgos? There's nothing really going on, is there? It's just things unclear at the moment. Alright, what's going on with the Virgo's energy? What's the energy? So 4 of Wands. So it's possible you're trying to start something new within a relationship dynamic, possibly. Or you've ended something with a potential person, maybe in the past. Let's see if we can get clarity. Or you're hoping for something new to start, maybe with someone in the past. The 3 of Pentacles. So maybe you're trying to work on teamwork, because that's basically 3, teamwork. Maybe there's not teamwork when it comes to your relationships, or you want stability. And then the Hermit card. So you're trying to think, you're trying to go within, trying to figure out how you can manage maybe your pentacles in this relationship that may have been unbalanced in some way. It could be a marriage, it could be a relationship. You're trying to figure it out. You're trying to see what are the options you have and trying to make it work. It could be something new, possibly. Let's see if anything comes out real quick. So you have the Empress, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the 6 of Wands, and the 9. So it could be about a relationship, getting something started, the direction of where you want a situation to go. It could be about giving to yourself. But I just feel more like you're trying to balance something out when it has to do with a relationship that maybe ended, or maybe you want something to begin, like a new thing to begin with a relationship of some sort, and you're waiting on something to maybe come around for happiness for you and maybe another person, and trying to get victory, because maybe you don't have clarity on your direction. But I just feel like, you know, you're trying to not be hasty on something, but you're just trying to figure out what is the best alternative for this situation. Anyways, that's what I'm feeling, Virgo. All right, Libra. All right, what is energy for Libra? What's going on for Libra? Shuffles. What's going on for them? What's the energy for Libras? What's the energy for Libras? It is possible some of you have endings and wanting new beginnings, or you're just focusing on future things, future events, future people, where your finances are going. That's kind of what I'm feeling a little bit. So you have a Strength card in reverse, and you have the 8 of Wands. So a lot of changes. Maybe there's not communication on something clearly, and you're trying to be hopeful, I feel like. Because with the Strength in reverse, maybe you don't have it together in some form, or it's hard in whatever dynamic this is talking about with the Strength in reverse. Like, things aren't very clear. Communication isn't clear, and maybe you need to be clear on what you want. You know, wands are about action in some form, so maybe you're blocking yourself in some way in communication, or you just not communicating, or someone's not communicating with you. Like there's really no hope. But you feel like you have hope. I feel like that's what the strength is saying. So Judgment. So there is no clarity on something that maybe you have to have enough courage. You know, when I think of a Leo, you could be dealing with a Leo. Things aren't very clear. Or you're trying to get clarity with the situation to end in some way, or communication about someone in some form. But you're having to muster the courage. So you're hopeful, I feel like, but also too, you know, there's no communication, there's no clarity on what's going to happen. And it could be about, you know, share resources with another person, and then the Six of Cups. So yeah, maybe how you give to a situation, you know, it could be something in the past or just recently that happened, and how to give and share something with another person potentially. Or maybe you're having to deal with, you know, a family dynamic where you're going to have to, you know, give in a situation. It could be children that are involved in the situation that you're having to give to and share with someone. You know, give and take in the situation. That's what I'm kind of feeling with you, Libras. And now, let's see. Who's next? I'm going to pick who's next, Libras. Think of another one. Can you go on the thing? It's after Libra. Alright, I'm trying to think of which is the next one. The horoscope. What's after Libra? Oh, I think Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Energies of Scorpio. Two more shuffles for Scorpio. Energies for Scorpio. Main energy going on with Scorpio right now. Alright, a few cards came out. So you have the Knight of Swords and the Chariot, and then the Five. Actually, that was in reverse. Five of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of fast movement coming towards you, but also too, you may have felt like someone may have left you out in the cold on something. Like maybe there's not clarity on something, but I feel like you're moving fast from a situation that may have cost you something, may have been in lack of like information of some sort. But I feel like you're moving past something and you're going in a direction. It could be something that you're dealing with, you know, inside when it comes to your finances and, you know, being more stable. Because there could have been a lack of something. Let's see if I can get more cards coming out for clarity on Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Clarity for Scorpio. So 10 of Cups. So it could be a family dynamic that recently came up. You know, maybe, you know, 10s are about changes, unpredictable things. You know, you could be wanting to start a family. You could be dealing with a family dynamic. You know, water sign, other water sign, King of Cups. So it's possible, Scorpio, that you could be headed into a direction like quick, fast movement, get the job done. Let's clear our path somehow. That I'm feeling with you. Like you're cutting through the bullshit. You're cutting through things that don't work, and you may have been dealing with something that kept you feeling in need, feeling in lack of some sort. Could have been a situation that happened, family dynamic, a marriage dynamic. Maybe you're trying to gather yourself through this lack and need, and you're trying to, give to yourself in some way. I'm thinking, it could have been a love dynamic that something let go in some sort. But I feel like you're very clear on the direction on what you want to manifest, and you're trying to go towards it. You're not coming from this place of lack, but you're trying to go towards what is your mission in life, I feel like, and a lot of it has to do with love, Sometimes energies could be off, we've got the Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. So yeah, I'm feeling that with you. You could be dealing with another water sign, two different water signs, Pisces or Cancer, or just two Pisces maybe. But I just feel like you're having to let go of something that may have in some way, made you feel lack, made you feel like, you weren't good enough in some way. But I feel like you're trying to open your heart and trying to move past this. It's kind of confusing, but anyways, that's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. Alright, I think we have one more time for one more until I'll have to do the other ones. Let's do Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? What's the energy coming from Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising. What's going on with Sagittarius? Just to be clear, okay. What's the energy for Sagittarius? What's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius. So we have the Magician card and we have Emperor. So I feel like you're trying to manifest control on a situation. It could be in a love dynamic. It could be just you trying to have control over something that you're trying to manifest. You're trying to create. You're trying to stabilize. Or maybe in some way you could be dealing with another, fire sign. You could possibly be dealing with a father figure that you're trying to manifest something. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get some clarity. Or maybe you feel like you don't have control. You're trying to get control. I feel like it's more you're trying to manifest control about something. Some clarity for Sagittarius. Clarity for Sagittarius. In some way it could be you're trying to control a situation or control a person in some way maybe, and how things are going. Alright. Clarification for Sagittarius. You could be worried about something. So you have the Three of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. So maybe you're trying to finance things, trying to stabilize something so you can move forward on maybe creating more of a stability thing. It could be, trying to stable yourself, trying to ground yourself in what really works for you, and just cut out something that doesn't work for you, because that's what I'm feeling, you know, change in maybe finances, change in how you perceive the world, how you see the world, and maybe see yourself in some way. You could be creating something, you know, something, a garden of some sort, you know, it could be of any sorts, but I just feel like you're trying to stabilize something. I'm feeling like trying to control where you're giving, you know, your energy to and your resources in some way. But anyways, that's what I'm feeling. Anyways, bye-bye.